Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Imani today, Switch Heal Imani to be specific, a bit of a different one. As you probably know, Imani got a bunch of changes somewhat recently. I covered them all already in another video, which if you haven't seen, go ahead and check that one out first so you kind of get an idea of why I'm making this one. It was a pretty damn important video because they did change a bunch of stuff. Regardless of how you play Imani, it was something that you were going to definitely want to know about, and this way of playing it is actually affected a little bit more so than the others because you are stance switching a lot. This is going to be more of a first impressions than anything else, because I haven't really had too much time to play this new version of Imani. But if you want to see me do another video on it sometime soon, definitely let me know. But this setup is, specifically focused on switching a ton and getting a heal when you switch for 250. We're then, of course, reducing the cooldown of the shift by 5 seconds. We're then reducing the cooldown of both of our abilities, really, the F and also the right click, whenever we do switch stances by 1.2 seconds, and then a tiny health buff. It is pretty similar to a different setup I've got here, which I've used before on the channel, and the other two standard ones really aren't all that much different. They're just a little bit more focused on the sustain side of things. For the talent, doesn't really matter what we grab. They don't really play into it at all. Mana Rift, Pyromancy, Splitting Ice, none of them really affect the stance switch. This one would be buffing the ice, this one would be buffing the fire, and this one, I guess, would be just a general buff, but I don't really like Mana Rift that much. I think I kind of forgot to mention it, but the reason why this is so much better now than it used to be is because they did buff her shift out pretty heavily. I think they reduced the cooldown a little bit, but I don't remember that for sure. But the main one is that they made the animation way faster. It used to take like a second, now it takes 0.25 and is really nice and snappy. So now you can basically just be changing stances all the time and it feels really natural. I also like the other changes they made to her kit, but I'm not going to go through them like I said in this video. Check out the last Imani video if you want to see me talk about that more, and that is pretty much it for the intro. We'll go ahead and just queue for everything. Alright, well, for game 1 we got TDM Abyss. Shoutouts to Penguin Boy 2004, pretty sure I played with him before, but maybe not. Shoutouts to him either way. We got a Damba, a Tyra, he's on Maven, and then we have a Canessa, I think I read that out right, and then we're up against an Ashe, level 110, a Ying, a Beaker, Ceres, and an Eevee. I guess for this one we'll go ahead and grab Pyromania, and then the setup will start off with some Cauterize. We got Hunting Party, Cat Burglar, Steady Aim, will pop the F, although it's really slow, Life Exchange, Royal Subjects, Wormhole, Soul Collector, and Fortress Breaker. Damba's gone for the stun one. Throw the root over there kind of early. Is nobody going for it? I guess not. There's the stance switch. Ying's throwing a decoy. Beaker through the stun. I don't really feel like running into two of them. There's a hit for the Eevee and the F. I'm really not used to that being as slow as it is. Totally thought I was a goner. There's the right click in case she chases, which she did, but I didn't deal any damage. What? Oh, I'm bugged. I'm now permanently in my right click. That's why I didn't deal any damage. I guess I'm just floating around. I can right click again. I don't remember Imani having bugs like that, but okay. Throw the root over there. Don't think it's going to hit anybody though. Okay, never mind. We hit the BK. You see how freaking quick the stance switch is though? If you haven't seen my other Imani video, maybe you don't know that she's been changed. Definitely give her a go, but she feels a lot better now. BK's going for the ult. We got some good damage. Thank you, Damba, for the heal. He's just going in, stunning the Damba. Threw a root there, but that didn't do anything. There's a couple hits into him. I feel like I hit you with like 4 there, and you only took damage from 2. What is going on with Imani? Alright, whatever. We'll go back into it. We'll pop the right click there, see if we can melt through anybody. They're just getting behind the shield. We'll throw over a root as well. You can actually stance switch in the air now, which is one of the biggest things. That is something I did try and point out in the first video, but if you haven't seen that one, I guess you wouldn't know. But you can actually stance switch in the air now and then use your right click in your fire stance. So if you're in the ice, you go in the air, you can actually stance switch and then use the proper right click. Don't think I worded that very well, but there's a bunch of damage. It's really hard to tell what's going on there with that Eevee because she's like in her ice block, but not really. We'll pop the F, go over here. There's a right click for the Ceres. We should be able to melt through her. There we go. There's a left click for you. Couple little hits. Nice. There's the double. Throw the root on the side, but she didn't go around. Totally thought she was going to juke on the right and she just didn't, but it's whatever because she's gone. We can just stance switch to self heal. You don't really need to get out of combat with this way of playing. It's really, really weird because obviously your stance switch has got like a 1 second cooldown. It's really, really quick. You can just spam your Q and then pretty much heal up like that if you want to. Pretty sure Ceres is going to go for the ult because she's positioning herself kind of weird, but yeah, you do have to dedicate an entire setup to it, so it definitely isn't like overpowered as far as I'm concerned, but it's definitely an interesting way of playing her. Throw the root just there. That should get me 2 or 3. Hello, Ceres. She's going for the ultimate. I knew she was fucking playing weird because she was pushing up really aggressively. Thank you, Dan, before the heal. We'll just stance switch in the air and then load up the left click. There's a hit for the Eevee. There's another one. There's another tap. Oh, I freaking missed the timing on it. Guess we can go ahead and pop the ultimate. Might as well. I'm in a pretty bad spot, but they're all pretty close, and this way hopefully the team can cover me. I'm expecting Eevee to maybe go around. Try and burn the Ying, I guess. She's going to teleport away at the last second. Guess I'm dead because Ceres went after me. Did try and place myself in kind of an obvious spot for the team, but I guess nobody was watching me. There's a right click. I think they're out of range. Yeah, I'm not dealing any damage like that. Guess we can spam the stance switch a little bit to heal up. Pop the F. Just go around this way. There's the right click. Okay, we got rid of the Ashe. Totally thought I was gone, but see what I mean? You don't really need to get out of combat. You can just spam this Q. It's nearly as fast. It's definitely not as quick, but it, makes it pretty speedy. There's a hit for the Ying. We can just hit right under her when she's jumping around. Are we going to be able to finish her off? There we go. Nice. Pyromania putting in freaking work. I honestly really like the revised talent. I know some people don't, but I personally find it way more fun to play with. Ashe went for the ult. I'm just going to glide around a little bit. So did the Eevee. There is a right click. BK is going in with the ultimate. I tried to save the Ying, but I guess I avenged her at least. Left click just there. It's 800. The frame rate is dipping a ton in this match. Pretty sure I'm dead. Yep, there we go. I was just about to right click and burst her down, but she just hit me in the air. We'll grab some more life for it. Throw a right click just there. There's a root. Nice. There's my right click. That isn't really going to do very much. We can't even go through the shield that much. Do have the ultimate, but I guess we can go for it. Hopefully the team covers me. BK's there on on left. The Ceres is just going into the Ghost Walk. Ashe and the Eevee are just here. She's going to go over this way. I think I'm dead. Is Ceres going to kill me again? Ashe did go for the ult, but it seems like pretty much, yeah, wherever I ult, they're just going to get rid of me because my team isn't paying any attention. I mean, I guess it's not really their jobs, but it would definitely be nice. We'll throw a root just there, stop the Ashe from getting away, stance switch just for a little bit of a self-heal and also to reduce the cooldown of the F so we can get away. Ceres is just here. She's going for the ultimate. Never mind. So much for that. Stance switch. There's the right click. Hello, Eevee. I guess we're going to try and get in. Amber stun there was brutal. We'll get some Haven and some blast shields. Get some hits for the Eevee. Nice. Not an Eevee. It's a Ying. There's a shot there, though, for the Eevee. Hello, BK. I guess you're here. Stance switch. Eevee's going in. She's blinking back. There's a little tap for 400. There's another one. Don't know what it is that's causing the frame rate drop, but some freaking abilities going on. It's just like making my stuff tank to really, really low. There's a right click for the Eevee, which isn't going out. Don't really feel like it's anything to do with my PC because my right click half the time isn't even working, and I don't see how that could possibly be linked to performance, but it's Paladins, so who bloody knows. There is the defeat. I don't feel like I did too bad, but I didn't really get too good of a chance there to show off the setup. I didn't do too bad just in general, though, on Imani. I was using my fire way more than I feel like I should have been, but I guess we still did fine. 669, but 68k damage is pretty good. I mean, I did say in the intro this was more of a first impression than anything else, but we still did okay. Our Tyra did alright. Our Maeve did not too bad. Same thing with the Dammer, same thing with the Nessa. Overall, pretty solid team for their side. Ceres did pretty damn good. The Eevee did alright. The BK did pretty good. The Ashe did fine, and so did the Ying. Their Ying and their Ceres there, really the people who were carrying that match, if you ask me, with the damage and the heals. They deserve the win. We'll go ahead and requeue for another one. For game 2, we've got Siege Jaguar Force. We've got a Pip, and a Nara, Kanessa, and a Drogo. Shoutouts to our Nara. For their side, we're up against a Term, a Ram, a Zin, a Fury, and an Andro. So a bit of an interesting set of teams here. Ram plus Term with the Fury Beam heal can be a pain in the ass, but I guess we'll see. We'll go ahead and grab Splitting Ice because Pyromania wouldn't be a great choice here because Term would just absorb it for free. We'll go ahead and grab the setup though. Wouldn't say the setup worked massively well in game 1, but maybe we'll notice it more here. We've got Combat Medic, Steady Aim, Treacherous Ground, and Fusillade. Okay, we'll go ahead and just spam some left clicks there right at the start. We'll throw over the root. We've got Curse Revolver, Enforcer, Solar Blessing, Smolder, and then Decimation. We did actually hit somebody there with the root. Think I might be dead. I just fired into that freaking Zing counter and got myself bodied. My effect was just kind of lingering there weirdly. Never had that happen before. That is the entire team being wiped. I got hit for 1,000 from the Term. I didn't even fire into him as far as I know. I don't really know what my plan should be here. Zin is going to go after me. I'm going to try and pop the F and leave. The Ram is also there. We're just going to go all the way around. I'm actually still up. Trying to stance switch and shit to get a bit of a heal. Thank you, Pip, for the Combat Medic. There's a K for him. Actually timed that one well. K there for the Ram. Zin is on the left, and there is the objective lost. Okay. Hello, Zin. There's a K for you. Stance switch for the heal. My frame rate is just absolute garbage on Paladins recently. I really don't know what it is. I'm going to mess around my PC after and see if I can maybe fix it. Did get a double there, though, with the root, which was pretty cheeky. Right click on the Ram. Well done there. So there's a K for the Damber. Not a Damber. It's a freaking Andro. There's another one. I'm eating so much damage from reversals, and I'm barely firing into them. Well done, though, team. There's a K for the Fury. There's another one. There is my right click, which I had to tap a bunch of times. I also fired into the Zin a little bit there, but it's fine. There is the right click. Try to hit the Fury. She's on, like, no health. I do have my ultimate, but it wouldn't be a really good time to use it. There's some hits into the Term. Try and throw that over the top. He actually managed to absorb that. Well played. Can't even be mad at it again. Kind of deserve to die. The Zin is really shredding me. I feel like most of the time I'm really dying to the Zin, but they have a really punishing team. Term, the Zin counter, the Andro counter. They've got a bunch of stuff that kind of punishes us for hitting into them. There is a root. There is a K for the Zin. There's another one for him if I can land it. He went into his below. Nara ulted, but she's not going to get any heals. There's a couple hits into the Ram. Andro's also flying over there. There's a K for him. Zin is just here on the left. There we go. He's gone. Ram is just going to promptly leave. We did hit him with 1,000. Can I get another one through here? I landed one of the two. Pop the F. I guess we can glide over a little bit and right click the Ram and melt through him a tad. I forget you can hit multiple people with that. Pip hit me with a heal, but obviously I'm gone from the Andro, and the Ram just kind of mowing me down. There's Fury going for the ult. There's a right click for the Ram. He went through all of his bonus health. There is a root for the Zin. Couple little hits into him. He should be gone. He freaking villaged at the last second. I did hit into the Zin counter there, but it didn't take it down. Kind of weird. They're going to push it. There's like 4 of them versus just me and the Pip, and then the Kinesu ran in right at the last second. It seems like we're really struggling to hold the point at all. It'll be interesting to see the stats for this one because I wonder how much damage the Nessa, Drogos, and the Anara are doing. I can tell the Pip is doing a pretty damn good job on heals, but it's going to round 2. Definitely tempted to go for the ultimate, but I feel like it's not that good of an idea. I also just don't know what's going on with my FPS. It won't show in the video because the video's locked at 60, but it keeps dropping. Right click there on the top, see if we can get rid of the Furia. Maybe she didn't even know where I was hitting her from. We actually cleared her. Got recovery mechanics in, is going to go ahead and ult me. We did get 85% of it though. I probably was going to die there anyway because there were a bunch of people on me, but I didn't do too bad. Pip is saying Anara maybe help. Hit the Zin, but not the Term somehow. I really should be playing my ice stance more because we do have the talent for it. Well, tried to get back on it with the Anara, but she is a goner. Ram is running around. There's a hit. There's a double one. Okay, we'll stance switch, throw the root over the top. Is that going to hit him? No, because he turned around and blocked it again. Just glide around a little bit. We should be able to Q and then switch and then right click. Yep, there we go. Melt through the Ram. I'm going to have good damage. Even if this is a loss, I'm going to try and get the best that I can. Even if this is going to be a loss, I'm going to try and at least get a bunch of damage. Ram is running round. Pip is going for the... Oh, is he going to go in here? Okay, there we go. There we go. Nessa got rid of the Term. We'll throw the root over, hit him. in with it. Okay, cool. I don't feel like I really needed to do that, but he's gone. 0-3. Might be able to hold this one. Pop the F going around the top. There's a right click. Maybe we can go through the Xin. Oh my god, he built it like the last second. Xin is such a pain. Ram is going in. Not a Ram, it's a Term. He's going for the ult as well. Spam in the F. We actually managed to get away. I do have my ultimate. I don't know if it's a good idea to use it though. Stand switch. Pop the F. I'm just going to try and leave because they're all pushing in. Okay, I'm dead before I can even bloody move. What did I even take damage from there? So this might be a 0-4. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ult. Ram is just doing laps right here. I'm going to just try and melt him down. There's a hit for the Xin. I guess we did get rid of the Ram, so it wasn't a complete waste. There is a right click melt through the Andro who's going for the ultimate. Term is actually blocking me from the bloody behind. Are you kidding me? I'm dead too. I think the Term, that man is doing pretty damn good damage. I've got to give him props. Pip went for the ult. Ram is just there, but we can kind of ignore him a little bit and deal with him afterwards. Can we melt through the Fury? Yes, there's the stance switch into the left click. Through our route. Okay, cool. We got rid of the Term as well. Can I get rid of the Ram? But Andro's on me. Okay, I'm gone. There's a just fired into him. Reversal to the Inara's face. He is still out though. There is the defense successful. We got the 1-3, so at least we're going to lose with a little bit of honor. I don't think we're going to recover it, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Hopefully the team does here as well. We did use our ultimate right at the end. I probably should have saved it, but I feel like it was a good time to pop it. Don't know if we're going to have enough time to gen it, but I guess we'll see. I think they're going to go and try and run right. There's a route which is going to miss the Xin, but he's going left. There's a K for the Furia. There is another one which missed. I'm going to pop the F and then right click. I guess the Ram who's running in on our Nessa, and just he's going for the solo ult, but okay, Nessa's still alive. She went for hers. Bit of a weird one. There's a route in there which didn't get anybody. There's the stance switch. Andro's firing at me here a little bit. I'm going to stance switch again into the ice. Thank you, Pip, for the heal. Jesus Christ, the frame rate. What is going on? Went over with the F. Somehow got caught by the stun, which was kind of bullshit. I also just got absolutely blasted there by pretty much everybody. That is Furia going for the ult. 99% and Nara's going for the ultimate. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to grab double master riding just so I can maybe run in a little bit quicker, but it's just the Pip and the Nessa. So there is the 1-4. At least we got a point. Is that even something worth mentioning? I don't know, but yeah, there we go. There's the loss. I feel like they do, again, deserve the win. I feel like they definitely should have had the victory there considering everything that match was, but I have no idea what's going on with my frame rate. It's been absolute ass for this entire video just with Imani. I've had frame rate issues before with just her. I don't know why. It's her, Sheldon, and I think Corvus who have like weird drop issues, but very similar to game 1. We didn't do terribly, but I definitely could have done a better job. Our Inara did okay, but less damage than I was expecting. Same thing kind of with the Drogos. The Nessa did a really good job though. Props to her. 87k, and the Pip also did decent. I put most of that down to the Drogos and then also kind of the Inara a little bit, but he definitely should have done way better there. For their side, their Xin shredded. Their Fury did a really good job. Their Term did as well. The Ram not so much, and then the Andro also did, I guess, pretty good, but they deserve the win. I don't think I even really need to say very much there. We'll go ahead and jump into, I guess, an onslaught to finish it off. We did a TDM, done a siege. We might as well just go ahead and finish it off with an onslaught. So far, my thoughts with the setup are pretty straightforward, pretty much what you'd expect. It's a decent setup. It doesn't work badly. You know, it does its job. It does give you a nice little bit of self-heal, but it's nowhere near as good as the other ones you can get with Imani, which is why you don't see people run this. It's just really hard for me to see a situation where I'd go for one of the switching setups instead of, I guess, standard Imani. I do occasionally go for this when I'm playing like a casual. I want to play in both of the stances a ton. This can be fun, but if you're going for a setup to play well, I don't think I'd recommend it over these, which is why I've kind of called them standard, and then standard basically just with no speed. But for cooldown reduction, if you want to just stance switch a ton, they're definitely some good fun. Alright, well, for game 3, we've got on some Chat's Archive. Shoutouts to Stelvis and also Pest. I'm guessing is how you say those names. That's Andrew and Koga. We then have an Ash and a Corvus, and then for their side, they've got an Eevee and an Nara, Ceres Strix, and a Drogo. So relatively similar, to be honest with you. I feel like I've just had trouble playing Imani in general because of the fact that I'm not really used to playing her since she got all of the changes. I played her like 1 or 2 times, I think, since that last video. We've got Curse Revolver, Adrenaline Junkie, Dark Gifts, and Battering Ram. We're up against Treacherous Ground, Nocturnal Snow Globe, Soul Collector, and Fusillade. We'll go ahead and pop the F and just go around the side. I did take a bit of a beating there from the Strix. The ceiling on this map is a bit lower than I thought it was. There's a little hit or two on the Ceres. She's really low. Stance switched again. There's a hit. We do have the Explosive because we went for Pyromania. Hit for the Eevee. Drogos is just here on no health. I think we can actually stand on this one. There's a hit for him. I am probably dead to the Strix unless I can drop. We're actually up. We can stance switch a little bit to try and heal up. Thank you, Corvus, for the heal. Totally thought I was a goner there any second. I'm going to go around this way. There are a couple of hits here on the floor, I guess, near the Inara. I don't even know if she's here because she's moving kind of weird. But Eevee, there's a hit around the corner. She's going for the ultimate, but just completely missed me. There's another tap. Can we finish her around the side? No. Just go ignore and go around. Hello, Strix. You missed the shot, so I'm pretty sure you're a goner. You're getting nerfed next patch, and even then, my guy, you didn't even land a shot. There's a double tap for the Inara. She's going for her F, but I don't think it's going to matter. She's gone. Going to go ahead and pop the ultimate in a really, really bad spot, but screw it. I don't really feel like waiting. Hopefully the team covers me. Strix is just there. We can melt through the Drogos. Here we go. Eevee's gone as well. I'm dead. Is it not going to switch me back? Is this still a bug? Really? I don't even know where I am. Okay, there we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. Don't know how they make such big balance patches to people like Imani and then don't even fix the bugs that she's had for fucking forever. Is he going to go around the side? There's a hit for the Inara, hit for the Eevee. I'm definitely dead here, even with the selfie, which I'm going to try and get. I think I'm definitely a goner. There's a right click. Strix is here somewhere. There we go. Thank you for kind of revealing yourself a little bit. That dealt literally 100, but he is still gone. Yeah, the Inara isn't here. That would explain quite a lot. Just going to try and spam the stance switch so I can use my F. I'm on literally 200 health. Can I make it all the way around? I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I just sentenced myself to death. Yep. Can you tell that I'm pretty much completely used to playing with the bonus speed? The Strix is just here. We'll go ahead and melt him if I can track him well. There we go. Hello, Eevee. Not on Eevee, but Eevee is also there. Go ahead and grab some blast shields, I guess, because Ceres and Drogos are causing most of the trouble. I don't know why I went for Haven. The Strix isn't really hitting me very much. That was there. Ceres going for the ult. I think I might be dead here to the Strix. There's a hit which landed. Okay, Andrew's just going to continue to shred. There's a root for the Eevee, which I missed time. She's definitely dead though. Actually managed to get away. There's a left click for her. Actually landed it. We managed to just clip her before she left. Right click the Drogos. Hello, a little bit closer than I wanted to be. I actually managed to get rid of him there. Thank you, of course, for the heal shot over there for the not Eevee. Why do I want to call everybody Eevee? That was the Ceres. She's gone. Okay, just go ahead and ult again in the same exact spot and push up towards their spawn, which is probably a bad idea, but maybe we can get rid of the Strix. Oh, he's totally going to get melted. There we go. Drogos is also here. Dragon v Dragon fight. I guess we won, but I'm dead too. The Ceres. Why is it always Ceres who kills me when I'm in my dragon? I don't know. Don't think she's playing, but you never know. She's gone. There goes the Eevee as well. Shot right there at the back for the Strix. We can fire another one. We do have a pretty big radius. Where is the Eevee going? There's an 800. There is another one. She's on nothing. Okay, cool. Drogos is going for the ult all the way over there. Why? Don't really understand that one, but okay. Feel like it's actually been the best match so far. The ones we played, the setup is actually working surprisingly well. Nearly got rid of the Imani. Also, the cooldown reduction is just generally kind of nice. There is some left clicks. Did get rid of the Drogos. Eevee's going in a little bit. I went for the ult stance switch again for the heal. Stance switch another time for the 250. There's a hit. Stance switch again. This honestly is kind of mad. She was trying to ult again, I think. I forgot she went for Snow Globe. There's the F. There's a right click. I'm literally just melting the Strix with this. Don't know where the other person was who was just here. Okay, Drogos, thank you for revealing yourself. I am dead, but I'm going to try and take you out. There's a root. She's going for the ult another time. I guess it's because it didn't go off. I thought it might have gone on cooldown, but I guess not. We'll go ahead and finish off our blast shield. Would say pretty much everybody's been doing their job, especially the Andrew. That man has been shredding. We'll go ahead and pop the ult, see if we can melt. Going to just switch out of that because I could hear the Eevee blinking in, but it doesn't matter because there is the victory. Well-deserved win, I guess. They didn't have an Inara, so it was kind of unfair, but not a bad game to finish it off. I definitely say that was the one I did the best in. 16,763k. I'll take it. We actually had top damage that time round. Andrew did a really good job as well. Ash did fine. The Koga didn't do too bad, and the Corvus did a great job there on the heals. Shoutouts to Pest, and I think it was the Koga again. For their side, Drogos did okay. Eevee didn't do too bad. Strix struggled a little bit there. The Inara was a bot, I'm pretty sure, but was actually not doing, terribly, as most bots tend to do. She wasn't doing, absolutely abysmal, and then the Ceres did pretty decent. And yeah, there we go. That was the new stance switch heal Imani, I guess. I don't really know what else to call it. As you can probably tell, my voice is starting to really get kind of shredded, so I'm definitely going to cut the video here, but I hope you have enjoyed it. It's probably been a bit of a longer one because I guess we did 3 games. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. If you want to see me cover Imani with the other setups, definitely let me know. And as always, stay frosty.